After a perfect weekend in Loso, the 2011 ACHA champion, Kent Anderson, will try to maintain his momentum, but he will have to be at the top of his game to hold off the strong competitors in 2.5 liter. In Grand Prix class, Marc Théoret is now the man to beat. His dominance in the Loso final places him among the favorites. 2 weeks ago, Marty Wolf in Renegade led the final over Théoret, but his gearbox failed and he was forced to retard before the finish. Wolf did prove to everybody that he will be a force in 2012. Fast course, fast boat, it will be a blast.
Hydroplane Quebec present the Canadian Hydroplane Association Race Series.
Hi, welcome to Tech Corner. I'm Bert Henderson, driver of the GP777 Steeler. I'm here to tell you a little bit today about what hydroplane is and what hydroplane does when we're on the course. We're at the front of the boat right now. This here is what they call a three-point hydroplane. What they're designed to do is skim on the top of the water, where just the sponsons are touching the water, barely, and then the rudder. These here are the sponsons, what keeps it somewhat stable. This here is the canard wing that deflects the air, whichever we wanted to go over the top of the boat or underneath the boat, that keeps the boat either flying through the water or to keep the nose down. Okay, right now we're at the side of the boat, the left-hand side of the boat. These boats only turn left. They don't like to turn right so much because of these big skid fins. These fins, when you see a boat go through a turn, it's what stops the boat from sliding. That's why these things turn so well. And when you see the big rooster tail coming off the side of the boat, that's where this comes from. And then these two bars here that hold it straight, with the loads that go on these turn fins going through the turns, that's what gives it stability. Otherwise, this thing would be moving around like crazy. Okay, now we're at the back of the boat. What you see here, this is the strut where the propeller shaft is. This is the propeller shaft where the propeller goes on. It's a direct drive boat, so every time the motor turns a revolution, the propeller turns a revolution. And this here is our rudder. This is what steers the boat. It's a cable-driven steering mechanism, so you see the cables here that's connected to the steering wheel up front. So when you turn right or left, this thing turns right or left, and it's made from stainless steel 17-4, so it's a type of stainless steel, so it's very strong. And the propellers are all stainless steel propellers, which too are very strong. And the propeller is what a lot of teams like to keep secret, because that is what most of the time makes the boat go real fast. Separates from first to possibly third. So we like to keep bags on the packs of these, so people won't see what we're doing. So anyways, that's basically it for the back. Okay, right now we're up at the cockpit of the boat where I drive. Inside here is what we'll talk a little bit tomorrow of what we have inside the boat, the steering, where the buttons are for the actuator, for what runs the wing, the talk button. We have a nice little vent fan in here and whatnot, and we have the mirrors here so we can see who's coming up inside of us on either side of the boat. So, but we'll get a little bit more into detail tomorrow when we talk a little bit about the gauges and the starting procedures of starting the boat up in the water.
After the break, 2.5 liter action.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valley Field.
The S-Class was the only one who had the chance to run twice on Onondaga Lake. For the first round of qualifiers, Howard Schnabolk took advantage of the penalties. Steve Armstrong, Sylvain Maheu, and Yann Lecomte won their heat. The best heat of the first round is probably Heat 1D, as Denis Rousse and Rob Stevenson battle hard for the second place for a couple of laps. Talking about Stevenson, let's see what he had to say to John Turcotte after his first heat of the day. Now let's join Richard Delsner for Heat 2B.
Five seconds left. They can all punch it. Nobody will be late. Nobody will be early, I should say. Couple of guys late. Henderson into 79 going to that first turn right next to each other. And when you see how much water they throw up and what's left in the corner, you want to be with the lead group or you really don't get a good lane choice as you go through there. Looks like Brandon Kennedy might be in the lead. Shameless, say what? Brandon Kennedy was out here earlier in the Grand Prix boat, now back to the S-Class. And he's hungry, coming off that turn, leaving room on the inside for that boat that's inside him, but squaring it off and has Henderson right on his hip. Good battle for the lead as they head down this front straightaway. One down, four to go. Good deck-to-deck battle with Henderson on the outside, Kennedy on the inside, Shameless versus Bank on it. Oh, we got about down there in the corner. At least he pulled the infield. He's out of the racing lane. That's the 48 boat. He had trouble earlier today. It did not start, and now it did not finish. No way he'll make the final tomorrow. Oh, and boat 100's pulling in early. Boat 100 coming back to the dock. It's rare to see S-boats breaking and returning early to the dock, but what a battle down this front stretch. 2 down, 3 to go. Henderson gets the advantage as he comes down this front straightaway. Got about a half a rooster tail length lead over Shameless Say What. 225 goes through the wake of the 79 and the rooster tail, trying to move the inside to get up to third place. Here's your leader. Last turn, last lap. Here he comes. Checker flag out. Ken Henderson, bank on it. Second place, Shameless Say What. Third place, 225. Fourth place, On Edge. Boat number 80. Fifth place is 17.
In the other heats, Doug Rapp won Heat 2A in a very fast heat against drivers like Marco Poirier and Steve Armstrong. One of the best heat of the day was certainly Heat 2C when Rob Stevenson and Bobby King battled deck to deck for 5 laps. Unfortunately, a penalty was assessed to King, pushing him back to the 4th place. This win is very important for the West Spot team after the very difficult weekend in Longsu. For the last heat, Yves Villeneuve surprised everybody winning the heat against Sylvain Maheu, who was by far the favorite for the heat. So after 2 heats, Sylvain Maheu and Doug Rapp were tied in first place with 46 points. Behind them, Henderson, Stevenson, and Armstrong had 43 points, followed by Kennedy, Schnabalk, and Huss.
I like hockey and anything to do with being on the water. Water skiing, tubing. Well, that's a very broad question. I like, which is country. I like Little Big Town. I like anything to do with classic rock. You know, pretty broad. Yes. Next weekend I'm taking them to a boat race in Crystal Lake, New York. So the two of them are going to try a J-Stock hydroplane for the first time. Yeah, well, I'm nervous but excited for them. They've been asking me for a long time to be able to try it, so it's exciting. Being with my family, just sharing the time with them and being on the water with them in the summertime when we're not boat racing. Just being with the family. Crazy. Sometimes when I do this, they do, and then when I'm away from the boats, I'm pretty calm and like to relax and have fun, have a good time, and mean. No, I'm kidding. No, they love coming to the boat races, and they just love being around me, and you know, we like to spend a lot of time together. So you know, it's a good, loving, caring family. I mean, I'm special to have the 2 kids that I have and my wife too. Oh, spiders! Oh, I hate spiders. Spiders, ants, snakes, any creepy crawly thing. I don't like any of those things.
Stay with us after the break, the mighty Grand Prix.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta Valley Field.
Since the wind blew away all Sunday's races, only 3 heats of Grand Prix were held in Syracuse. We're gonna see these races with Richard Delsner, but before, let's see what Ken Brody Jr. had to say a couple of minutes before taking the water.
Ken Brody decides it's time to go. Still 13 seconds left. Gonna have to ease off that pedal a little bit, kill some time. Mario Moraldo's gonna get a start on the outside. Good start. Marty Wolf leads him down to that first turn from lane 2. On his inside, Mark Theoret. We got a battle on that backstretch. Look at Marty Wolf eat him up down that backstretch. Oh my, what acceleration. Your 2009 High Point champion in the Grand Prix class is hungry. Look at that thing come off that corner. What acceleration. Fourth place, the Baby Doll. Oh no, our leader's going down into the last turn, last lap. What a tough break for Marty. Oh, huge lead, and he goes into the last corner and gives it up. First place, Mark Theoret, the winner in Long Salt. Second place, Ken Brody. Is he going to be able to hang on to third, or is Mario Moraldo going to beat him to the stripe? There's your winner. Second place, Brody. Still a little time to kill, 15 seconds left. These guys don't need much time to get from that exit pin to the start finish. Nice distance between them, everybody being nice and polite as they come to the corner, squaring it off, and here they go. Referee's looking at his videotape to make sure nobody got greedy. We'll wait for the official word. Good clean start from the ref. Everybody's legal. Tom Packerduty with the lead. Second place, the 104. Third place, 57. extra distance. When you're in the lead, you run the lane you want. You try and make that guy in second cross your wake. Push him a little farther back. Two down, two to go for Tommy Pack of Donuts. Third place still the 57, fourth place still the 25. Pack-Raduny just cruising down that backstretch. Keeping about 2 rooster tails ahead of his competitor. Settling in for that last turn, last lap. Checker flag out, here he is. Second place, Mark LeCompte. Third place, Hayworth. Fourth place, a Shameless.
In Valleyfield, GP10 Charger will have a new driver. Let's look at the interview with the great Jimmy King. Good fast start. Look at him fly. Oh, big splash in the first turn. We got a boat spun. Langevin, Eric Langevin spun the boat in the first turn. Violent spin, big splash. We got 3 boats sitting at the exit of turn 1, only 1 still running. Jimmy Shane. I don't know what happened in that first turn, it got ugly. Black flag out, Jimmy Shane sees that something happened in that first turn. Only 1 boat made it through there. Ghislaine Marcoux was second place across the line. He was way to the outside, but something happened in the middle of that pack. I don't know if we had boat contact. We had 3 of them shut off down there, and they wouldn't have done that unless some of them maybe tagged each other going through that first turn. From my angle or anybody on the shore, once they turn and that skid fin tail goes up, you can't tell what happened. You can see why you want to be the leader going through that corner. But hopefully no drivers hurt. We'll wait official word, but something happened in that first turn. It was not pretty.
Boy, does that look cool. On the inside, Jimmy Shane with the lead. Oh, right on his hip. Ghislaine Marco in the ABS 101. We've got a battle on that backstretch, and this is a tricky part of the race course. They're running right into a stiff wind. Pretty challenging conditions in turn 2 for these drivers. They come off, leaving lots of room between them. That's a safe thing to do on a day like today. Mike Monahan goes into that turn. When you run in third place, you're the hardest working guy out there. Look at these guys side by side on that backstretch. A rookie on the outside, a former 5-liter and H350 champion, moving up to the Grand Prix ranks and doing a great job of driving. Jimmy Shane on the inside, Ghislaine Marco on the outside. Mike Monahan working up that straightaway, flying that boat down to that first turn. Our rookie's in the lead. Jimmy Shane's on the inside running that shorter course, but he's starting to look at Rooster Tail. Oh, look at that short course payoff. Jimmy Shane coming to get the white flag. Drag race to the finish here for the white flag. 1 to go. You can hear that 101. Ghislaine Marcoux is hitting the rev limiter as he heads down that straightaway. Kind of a rude sound of the engine as he runs it right on that rev limiter. And there he is, your rookie, with the lead on the outside with Jimmy Shane on the inside. Checker flag out. Look at those skid fin tails. Look at these guys stuffing through that rough turn on the race cars. Who's going to do it? Jimmy Shane. Boat 10 takes it. What a battle. Holy smokes. Woo! Great race. And here he comes, third place. Mike Monahan. Woo! That was a boat race.
With 8 winners in 8 heats, it is very disappointing that the wind blew out the second day of racing here in Syracuse. It would have been a blast to see this fast fleet fighting for their spot in the final. With a number of different winners and so few heats, the standings remain basically the same. Going to their hometown race in Brockville, Ken Anderson and Steve Armstrong are still leading the chase, but Sylvain Maheu with a first and a second place gain a couple of points. With both earning wins, Marc Théoret and Jimmy Shane are still 6 points apart in the championship. For Brendan Kennedy, his fourth place forced him to give his second place to Shane in the championship. He is still in a good position. Race on the Lake is now over. Brockville is the next stop of the ACHA Tour. That's what you'll see next week.